Am I the asshole for asking that my husband not share pictures of us? Throwaway, since there's some information that would make it clear who I am to anyone who knows me. Friday night, my husband and I went to a nice dinner hosted by my husband's company. The dinner was mainly to celebrate the great year he and his team had, so he was basically the center of attention. I purchased a new white dress for the night. When I put it on before we left, my husband told me that the dress was practically see-through and left nothing to the imagination. I looked in the mirror, and he seemed to be exaggerating, so I told him that it wasn't nearly as noticeable as he was making it out to be. You could sort of see the outline of my bra, but everyone wears underwear, and, unless someone was deliberately looking, it wasn't an issue. We went back and forth a bit. I didn't have any other dresses that fit me, as I recently gained a bit of weight and haven't had a need to dress formal. He said he'd rather me dress more casually than wear that. After a bit of back and forth, he gave in and I wore it. We went to the dinner. I got to meet a lot of his co-workers and bosses. It was lovely. Afterwards, he wanted to make a post on social media about the night, and asked me to choose which pictures to include. I saw the pictures of me, and my jaw dropped. The flash from the camera, and the lighting in general, made my outfit way more revealing than it looked in the mirror at home. You can see every roll, every freckle. It leaves almost nothing to the imagination. I was completely embarrassed, and told my husband not to post them. He told me that he has no pictures of him without me, so there's not really much he could post from the night. I asked him to Photoshop my outfit a bit, to make my dress less revealing, and he said that he doesn't know how to do that. After an argument, I won and he agreed not to make the post, but he said he still wants to send some to his parents directly. And, I'm sorry Reddit, none of them look flattering, they make me almost look naked, he said. Since his co-workers and bosses saw me like that, he should at least be able to show his parents as well. I feel like, since my husband agreed that the dress was too revealing, he should be understanding that I don't want him sharing pictures of it with family. His co-workers and bosses are one thing, I never have to see them again. But family is family. He thinks that I'm not being fair. In his words, I insisted on wearing the dress, and now I'm preventing his family from seeing pictures because of it. It's now Sunday morning and he's still not giving in. I want to just forget about the whole thing and move on. He seems to really want to share pictures of the night. I'm not sure what to do, whether I should give up and tell him to send it anyway to put it behind us, or whether I should stand up for myself. So Reddit, am I the asshole for asking him not to share pictures of us? I'm all for setting boundaries, but honestly you're the asshole. He told you before you ever left it was revealing. He told you to change. He explained why. Multiple times it sounds like. But you just had to be right and wore it anyway. I don't see how many of this is his fault now. You may not be wrong in keeping the pictures offline, but you're the asshole. This was an important event for your husband. He pointed out the issue with your dress and asked you not to wear it. You wore the dress anyway, so you got what you wanted. Then you see the pictures and surprise it's as he stated. You demand he doesn't share pictures and again you get what you wanted. He has every right to be frustrated. You're the asshole, he told you, you ignored him. He has no other pictures of this important event. If you want them photoshopped to be more flattering, pay a professional to do it and give the resulting pictures to your husband to share. You're the asshole. You dug your own grave. He warned you it was too revealing and practically see-through. You chose to ignore that and wear it anyways. This was an important event for him and he should be able to share that. Granted, you should be able to tell someone not to post photos of you, but you did this to yourself. Absolutely the natural consequences when someone warns about something and you choose to ignore it, then learn the hard way they were right. He's being good by not telling you I told you so, so I will. He told you so. You're the asshole. How about you figure out how to Photoshop the pictures instead of demanding that he do the work to clean up the mess you made? He is getting rare recognition for busting his ass, and you are ruining his opportunity to share his accomplishments with his friends and family. You're the asshole. You wanted the dress, and all of a sudden it's too revealing. Stop it. There are Photoshop subs here that can edit the pics for you. Problem solved. You're the asshole. This situation was caused by you, so it's up to you to find a solution. Hire or find someone who can do a light retouch and make your dress more opaque. You should pay for it, as you caused it by ignoring his advice and then decided that you should win the argument that he can't share them. Be a better partner and fix the issue and apologize to him for ignoring his advice for his important work event. You're the asshole. You insist on wearing certain clothes, then ban him from posting pictures because you realized your fuck up. You sound a bit narcissistic, lol, even when your husband is right. He's wrong. You're the asshole. What have we learned here? You need to cut the crap with your husband. Just from what little you wrote, I can see the dynamic in this relationship. He tries to give input, and regardless if he is right or wrong, you are the type that chooses the opposite just because. He didn't want to show his parents or post those photos online for the hell of it. He wanted to show proof of what he has been dealing with for years now. You need to get with the program and work as a partner in your relationship, or you're going to lose a decent thing you have in your life. I'm willing to bet someone else from the event has pics and will post them on SM. You are definitely TA. He asked you not to wear it. You wore it. Everyone saw you in it. What's the difference now? You made your bed. Actually, OP, how about you just change the lighting settings a little bit? Play around with the exposure, the contrast, white balance, saturation, filters, etc. This doesn't require Photoshop and can be done on a phone, and maybe you can do a little damage control. You're the asshole. I'm confused as to why you didn't throw on a slip under the dress when he told you the dress was see-through. You're the asshole. Here I was thinking your husband was insisting on you not wearing something too sexy in front of his co-workers. Instead he tried to protect you, and you flat out refused and wore him down until he reneged. Now you're refusing to let him share the photos, because he warned you and was right all along. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. You sound very selfish in your tone also. I won that argument that started because I didn't listen to my husband about dress code and humiliated myself. You're the asshole. Your husband told you the dress was see-through. For whatever reason, you didn't believe him. It's really not fair to insist he's not allowed to share pics of his special night just because you wouldn't accept his accurate feedback. Gotta put your vanity aside. Tell him he was right, laugh it off. You're the asshole. You ignored what he was saying, when he was telling you the truth. You got your way and got to wear the dress, and when you realized you gave everyone a free show, suddenly he's a jerk for wanting to share pictures. Yeah. That's not how it works, sorry. You're the asshole. You won. Is this all it's about for you? AITA. He asked you not to wear it and told you why. Maybe next time listen. Go on Fiverr and pay someone a few bucks to Photoshop the photos so your dress isn't see-through, then let your husband share them. There's quite a bit of Davo going on here. Do you realize you are bordering on emotionally abusing your husband? There's a lot of mention about you winning. Well, what you actually won was a big fat, unanimous "you're the asshole" from Reddit. Hate to tell you this, but you're probably going to see his co-workers and bosses again. You're the asshole. He told you. You didn't believe him and wore it anyways to event for him and his team. Surprise, he was right. Now you are being an asshole again when he wants to share pics from his special night. Pay someone to Photoshop yourself out of the pics. How about the next special event for the hubby, you stay away? You ruined his night and made it all